Hey Tom, a great chance for a whitewash. How do you see this test before the test? What's the mood?
Yeah, look, another exciting opportunity presented to ourselves this week. We've obviously done a lot of good stuff over the last couple of weeks, but I guess for us, every test match, you go in the focus of trying to, I guess, win key moments, not necessarily focusing on the result. Obviously, that's the byproduct of putting things together back-to-back, good sessions back-to-back. So, yeah, a different pitch, different conditions. It's obviously a lot hotter out there than what we've faced the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, look, another really exciting opportunity and another one the guys are looking forward to.
Tom, you're in a position where you can afford to give somebody who has not played in the series chance tomorrow. Do you look at on those lines, and what is the news on Matt Henry and his availability?
Yeah, I think from our point of view, there's obviously a bigger carrot at the end in terms of the World Test Championship. So for us, every game's really important. Every game is just as important as the last. So yeah, from our point of view, it's always about trying to put the best team out there, the best team that we believe is suited to these conditions. So yeah, we've got a fitness test there with Matt Henry, I think you said. So we'll know a little bit more after training today. Harry gets through today.
Tom, what's been the feedback from home, New Zealand cricket, your friends and all, after the series been, which you registered in Pune?
Yeah, we've found a lot of support over here from back home. Yeah, it's been pretty special to see the messages, to hear what people are talking about. Yeah, it's obviously a really special occasion that's happened over the last couple of weeks that we've been working hard towards for a long period of time, and to be in the position we are is super exciting, and we obviously appreciate all the support that we've been given back home, but also around the world too. So, but we know that's gone now in terms of those two test matches. So our focus is solely on tomorrow and what that presents for us.
Couple of questions for you, Tom. Firstly, is Kane obviously must be following the fortunes. Are you in touch with him, and how pleased is he with the results that have come here? And secondly, do you see any chinks in India's armour as they go into the Border Gavaskar Trophy, which is pretty hyped up going after this series?
Yeah, Kane's obviously been following us, been in touch with him regularly, and I think he's super proud sitting back home. Watching, he's obviously gutted that he can't be here, but yeah, I think he's super proud of the work that we've put in, and obviously the results that we've got so far. And I guess in part of your second question, well, I think India are a quality side. Things obviously haven't gone the way they wanted over the last couple of weeks, but I said last week it doesn't make them a bad team overnight. They've got superstars, from 1 to 15 in their squad, and we expect them to be in their best tomorrow. And again, a new challenge for both teams, a new surface, I'm sure a surface that they know well, and a ground that they know well. So I certainly don't think they have any chinks. They're a quality team, and it's going to be another great battle tomorrow.
Hi, Tom. In Pune, you had a Mitchell Santner doing it for you. Back here, you have a homeboy, Ayaz Patel, doing it. If you could take us through about the conversations that the team has had with him, because obviously he knows the conditions well, and obviously it's a special venue for him. And personally, as a captain, what are the expectations? Because in Pune, obviously he had to play the second fiddle while Santner took the charge.
Yeah, I think that's just the beauty of being a team. Not every day is going to be your day, whether that be with the bat, whether that be with the ball. I think it's understanding your role at a certain time, and we obviously saw last week that obviously Mitch bowled fantastically well on a wicket that really suited him, and obviously you look back a few years ago, the surface out here obviously suited Ajaz pretty well too in terms of what he was able to achieve. So I think when you've had success at a ground, coming back to a venue that's familiar and you've done well certainly gives you confidence. And like I thought Ajaz did a great job in terms of how he bowled last week, just in terms of being able to tie and end up at different stages of the game, and obviously Mitch got the rewards, but that's just the beauty of a team sport. Not every day a certain person is going to be successful. So, and that's certainly what we talk about as this group, is everyone chipping in at certain times, and I'm sure it'll be the same this game.
Tom, you spoke a couple of times about how the past is past and you're also chasing World Test Championship points. But given the situation that you are in, have you felt the need to have a conversation to get the guys focused again on what the job is here?
No, not at all. I think the beauty of this team is we're a reasonably level team in terms of, I guess, when results don't go so well, but also when results do go well, we try to keep things as level as we can. And I guess there's no bigger carrot in terms of what's coming up if we are successful throughout this game. But obviously we always focus on the process around what that looks like from the start of the game, and obviously you adapt throughout the game in terms of the game situation and what will be needed. So the guys obviously celebrated what was a fantastic week last week, and obviously came here yesterday. We're a bit shocked by the heat, to be fair. It was pretty hot out there, but again, another challenge, and we'll certainly be looking forward to what's presented to us this week.
Hi Tom, as an opener you have played both Mohammad Siraj and Akashdeep in this series. What are the different kind of challenges they bring, and as an opener how have you analysed both of their bowling and their strengths and weaknesses, if you can explain please? Yeah,
they're both quality bowlers that understand these conditions really well. I think they both present different challenges. Akash, I think, obviously moves the ball a little bit both ways. Bowls pretty wicket to wicket. Obviously didn't get a lot of opportunity in the last game, but we saw in the previous tests against Bangladesh, I think he played a bit more of a role throughout those games. And obviously Siraj, we've seen him here before. He's a great competitor, someone that likes to get into the fight, can swing the ball and obviously nips the ball off the wicket as well. So they both present different challenges. Slightly different bowlers in their own right, but two quality bowlers.
Hey Tom, personally speaking for you in this series, there was a late captaincy switch, which meant a few more extra responsibilities, extra meetings and stuff like that. You've also played a really good innings, 86 in Pune. So how has the series been for you specifically, because some unexpected things also happened?
It's been good. I guess it's just juggling the captaincy and your role. I guess understanding when you're working on your own game versus understanding when you're doing a bit of team stuff. So I guess I'm lucky I've been in the situation before where I have captained Test cricket, but also captained shorter formats as well. So I have a little bit more of an understanding in terms of how I like to go, preparing myself, but also trying to prepare the team as best I can. But we're lucky we've got a great support staff, a lot of leaders amongst the group, which I try to rely on as much as I can. There's a lot of experience, guys that have played all around the world and been successful. So it's obviously been a really special start. Couldn't picture things going any better, to be fair. But again, mentioned it many times, and I'll keep mentioning it, is what's happened over the last couple of weeks is now gone. It's obviously been a great couple of weeks, but we'll obviously focus on the new challenges that face us tomorrow and over the next 5 days, and we'll be looking forward to that challenge.
Hi Tom, it's been a roller coaster of a month and a half since you landed in Noida in the subcontinent. When you started that from there, what were the goals for the team, and looking back where you are right now, how do you look at this month and a half and how we have come as a team in this last subcontinent stretch?
We sort of looked at it in terms of having 6 test matches in these parts of the world, where obviously gives us a great challenge to test ourselves to see where we're at. I think from our point of view, it's always been about improving and adapting as best we can. And I mentioned last week that even though the results didn't go the way we wanted in Sri Lanka, we did a lot of good stuff. It's just cricket sometimes where you fall on the wrong side of the result. But I guess coming here, we wanted to keep things simple, play our brand of cricket as best we can, and give ourselves a good chance. And I think it's just shown us that the brand that we play, we can be successful in these conditions, and it's just trying to stick to them as best we can. And every individual has a slightly different plan in terms of how they like to go about things, and I think it's just them giving themselves the 100% backing in terms of the way that they play. They will be successful. So it's obviously been as you said, an up and down sort of 6 weeks, but yeah, like we tried to keep things level as much as we can, as I said earlier, in terms of trying not to ride the roller coaster too much, trying to be a bit more level, and I think that's held us in good stead for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, hi Tom. Would you like to bat first at Wankhede tomorrow?
I think so. No, we'll have a look. Obviously at the wicket, I think if you look at past tosses, I think most teams have batted first. I think.
Tom, we are approaching the end of the third WTC cycle. Do you think it's time to incentivize overseas wins and series wins?
I'm not too sure. I haven't necessarily thought about that as such. I think the introduction of the World Test Championship over the last 5-6 years has been fantastic. I think the context it's put on Test cricket rather than bilateral series has been fantastic, and I think we've probably seen a few more results in terms of games that have been played certainly over the last period of time. So you look at the context. It's now given Test cricket is awesome. Obviously, been in the position with the first one, been successful. Obviously, gives you a taste of what that success feels like, and yeah, I think once you do it once, you want to do it again. So yeah, look, I'm sure they'll keep reviewing what I guess the point system looks like. But yeah, it's yeah, from my point of view, I'm just love the context that it's given Test cricket.
Thanks everyone.
Cheers. Thank you.